Welcome back to Big Brother All-Stars. Jace and Diane were sworn enemies on season 5, but is it possible they're secretly working together this summer? It's a Big Brother conspiracy theory that has some of their housemates on high alert.
I have a theory that Jace and Diane are in a secret alliance together. I call Jace and Diane working together the Mr. and Mrs. Smith alliance. Two people who are in a secret alliance basically don't talk to each other. Do you ever see Diane and Jace talk? No. Jace and Diane, they have a secret alliance.
Think they do?
I know they do. If you go back to Big Brother history, Jace is infatuated by Brad Pitt.
I worship Brad Pitt.
Jace wants to be Brad Pitt.
I want to be Brad Pitt number 2.
That is like his ultimate hero. Therefore, you got Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a movie starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. That was the movie where they hooked up, had that baby in Africa, and everyone freaked out when the paparazzi started taking pictures.
If you guys remember when she was throwing the boulder, he turned to her, he goes, "Don't forget about Angelina Jolie."
I'm gonna close my eyes right now.
Diane, you look like Angelina Jolie.
It's like, got you.
Yeah, but what about Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
The Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing is valid.
Janelle, I know that the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing is for sure. Diane and Jace are aligned.
There's something fishy going on.
Am I interrupting?
No.
What is going on with you and Diane?
Me and Diane?
Yeah.
There's
I thought that it was like...
no, Diane, no.
When I spoke to Jace about Diane, he just got like all nervous and he just started talking in circles and clearly he's lying. In Big Brother 5, Diane and Jace hated each other so much.
Diane, you just busted out your whole alliance.
I never said names of anything. I said, you're not dumb and neither are we. That's all I said.
It's on!
So this would be the perfect alliance for them because everyone would think that they hate each other when they're actually just really working together.
We already know who Jace is in bed with.
Yeah, if we can keep it. Jace, which one do you dislike more? Is it
Combs or Diane?
No, Combs is a better game player. Isn't that obvious?
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
See, he's dead set on keeping Diane, obviously.
Getting rid of Diane this week gets rid of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It ends it right there.
So that, to me, right there, just confirmed it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think I've got all the votes. I think I'm staying.
Are you?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2 secret assassins working together to destroy this whole house? These people are crazy. Or are they?
Just pretend like you hate me.
Coming up, who will be the next All-Star to get evicted from the Big Brother house, Nokomis or Diane? Right now, let's hear what James, Marcellus, Janelle, and Jace had to say about the 2 nominees.
I would want to keep Nokomis in the house because everyone is so frightened of her. They think that, you know, she's this dominant player and they're just scared that they can never beat her.
I think Nokomis is definitely overrated. She apparently came up with the alleged 6-finger plan, which ended up taking me out. I know it came down to it. Physical, mentally, she can't beat me.
I'm voting what's best for me and Howie. And I really think it should be best for Kaser and Janelle.
Unfortunately, 2 people who don't deserve to be up and shouldn't be out this soon in the game are in danger.
I want to keep Diane in the house this week because she's explosive and dynamic, and she's someone that I'd like to see stay around this house.
You know, Diana's going around the house crying she needs the money. It's pretty pathetic. Big Brother is not a charity case, and I think everyone is just as deserving of the money. I vote to evict Diane.
I vote to evict Nokomis.
Welcome back to Big Brother All-Stars. In just a few moments, either Nokomis or Diane will be evicted from the Big Brother house. On season 5, they were two of the strongest players, making it to the final 4. And this summer, America voted them both back into the house. But for one of these nominees, the dream of going home $500,000 richer is coming to an end. Right now, let's return to the living room. Hello again, house guests. Just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have 1 minute to say goodbye, gather her belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 8-2, Nokomis, you have been evicted from the Big Brother All-Star house.
Okay. Give me a hug, hon.
You're a great player, Nicholas.
Oh.
Hi, Nicholas. Go find Lonnie Moore at Geisha House. Get some sushi. Lonnie Moore? I know you're hungry.
Cool beans, girl.
Bye. Cool beans.
Well done, Nicholas.
Later, Nicholas.
Cool beans, Nicholas. Thank you, everybody. I'm not going to cry.
Does that mean they've already got me plastered on TV as crying to everybody? Yeah, they do, don't they? Thank you, baby.
They got you on the day. No one can break me down.
No one can break me down. Can you imagine what America is? Thank you.
We're falling apart.
No, more ways than one.
Doctor, when you get evicted, your picture will just turn pale white.
Next week?
Oh my God. Yeah, totally. Give me a kiss. I still want to fake it. You know?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You can just drop your bag. Hi, Nokomis.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Have a seat.
Okay.
I mean, she was the one that six-fingered me out the door, you know? Whatever.
I know. I was going to send my ass out the door next. I was like, it's great.
Good vlog today.
I get scared about these alliances.
It's out there now.
6 hours and 20 minutes till food.
Nokomis, on season 5, you made it to the final 4, but
Yeah.
All-Star, things didn't go your way. You even seemed blindsided by your nomination. What happened?
Well, pretty much I got into the house and a lot of people seemed to already have clicked up real quick as we came into the house.
Was your head in the game?
So my head was definitely in the game, but it's just whenever you get put up against someone that you've already been like, hey, you know, I'm not doing anything, and it seriously wouldn't have helped me because there's a lot of people that are afraid of me in the game. So
Would you say you played on the radar this season?
I definitely wasn't trying to play under the radar, but because of Will and Boogie and all of the people that are very big personalities, that was the only place for me to be. So
Now, Kaser could have nominated anyone.
yeah, Kaiser could have nominated anyone, but he came to me with